let's take a look at the list. Tonight, we will be playing Red Prison back to the basics of the stream, playing that Prison Lockout deck, enjoying ourselves with a little bit of Karn here as well, Rabble Masters, Eidolons, and trying to perhaps Blood Moon someone out on turn 1. There's not too many changes here. The last time we had this deck out and about, we had 3 boils. That was a meme. It was. But if you boil a Dryad Arbor based deck, Dryad, oh, it's not Arbor. Oh gosh, it's Monday. The Dryad deck and Amulet. If you boil that, then it gets fun. But instead, we are going to be running 2 extra Maguses and 1 extra Eidolon here in the sideboard. Otherwise, everything is unchanged. I think I need to just stop talking. Let's start playing. Let's go. Bam. Let's go. You can show me a picture of your Monday in Discord after. Name needs changing. Name needs changing. Like the title? No, it's my sideboard deck. Oh, the deck name. No, it's 20 Oko 20. You want an O instead here. I see what you're talking about. We're not about that, Zale. We named it. It's cemented in stone. You can never change it. Never. Nada. Unchanged. Oko is dead in Modern. So should I do sideboard post OUAT for Once Upon a Time? Oh my gosh, don't get me started on Chunky Red. Alright. This hand looks fantastic. We're going to just blind keep this. Who cares? We're getting things kicked off tonight. There we go. Alright, Desperate Ritual Rabble Master into Chandra. Seems good. Seems like it's going to destroy our ad nauseum opponent. Maybe I'll top deck a Blood Moon and we'll be off to the races here. Well, turn 1 Rabble Master was never too bad, I'll be honest with you. It is a nice quick start here for the evening. What do you got for us? Pact of Negations. Off the top. Immediately. Has to Angel's Grace. This opponent's crazy. Temple. Immediate Pact of Negation. Afraid. Well, we'll see if we can get Chandra down fast enough, although they have 3 cards. We'll see. There's a Lotus Bloom. Sleight of hand, sculpting the hand. They top deck that Lotus Bloom. Run these lands out. Nice and slow. Maybe we'll hit a Chalice before Lotus Bloom kills us here. Pentab Prism, 2. Raid would be nice. No such things here. Chandra, uptick here. Looking for a Chalice on 0. Does not find it. Pass turn. Well, I think that Pact of Negation potentially saved them. It depends on what other cards they have in their hand. We could be dead. We could be very far from being dead. Who knows? They put the card on the bottom. It looks like this is a Phyrexian Unlife. Phyrexian Unlife played. We'll continue to play our lands out. Chandra, uptick. Looking for Chalice. I think I just Chalice on 0 here. I'm definitely casting this. I just throw the Chalice on 0 for the Lotus Bloom, right? Prevents the ramping that they have going on here. They're not at 5. They could put... They have 2 cards here. I feel like just 0 is correct. Just not as much mana here. We could be staring at Angel's Grace, Thassa's Oracle, and other shenanigans and nonsense where Chalice on 1 might be a little bit more potent. We'll see, though. They have the 5 mana, so they have Ad Nauseam. We have 3 lands, so if they go for the throw lands at us plan, we can at least try to counter it. We had a great start in it, and it resulted in just flooding out. Look at all these cards. Let's take a look at what our opponent's playing. There's that Thassa's Oracle. Thassa's Oracle. I see some Simian Spirit Guides. I see a Lightning Storm. Here we go. They're gonna cast this. We'll keep repointing it to them. Maybe we have more lands than them. Maybe I should have held this land. Then I'd have 4. We'll just yield to these. It's worth a shot. I've got a few of these. I could shoot at Chandra. That'd be funny. I wonder how many lands they have left here. I don't mind testing this. Maybe they're out right here. I kind of wish I had the extra land in hand. Alright, they had enough lands. Alright. Not good. Not good. Eidolon in, a couple Maguses in. Pretty easy. Slagstorm out. Chandra, as seen, is pretty slow as well. And I don't mind the Karn. Karn's not a bad idea. We can probably just ditch the bridges, actually. Let's ditch bridges, bring these all back in. Tormod, Relic, Torporb. Oracle text on Thassa's Oracle. ETB. Okay. We can bring in a Torporb as well. We'll get rid of this Slagstorm. Slagstorm's kind of nice because it could hit our opponent, but the Torporb does stop the Thassa's Oracle. It makes it so that they have to cast the Ad Nauseam combo, or at least bounce our Torporb in some fashion. And I think that'll be better than just a random 3 damage. Could be wrong, though. Could be wrong. We'll see. Definitely bringing in the Maguses, though, the Blood Moons. This is definitely a very heavy Blood Moon deck to be hitting them with, so we'll see if we can do that. 1 land is not enough here. A lot of Blood Moons. I'm mulligan this. Alright, 2. We can play the Eidolon down. I'll probably just keep Karn. We'll get rid of a Chandra here. You know what? I'm going to hold the Chalice on the off chance that I get the opportunity to maybe toss it on 1. Oh, Lotus Bloom. Alright. I don't care about damage to me. We're going to Eidolon and then this, just to shut off the Lotus Bloom here. Doesn't Spyglass stop the instant that you just killed you? Yes. We can go fetch that with Karn, though. We don't particularly like having to worry about that card too much. Another Eidolon. It's funny that they got their planes here. I think I want to smash the Blood Moon down. Let's do Blood Moon. It'll shut them off blue and black here. I do take a little bit of damage. If I were to top deck a land, I'm going to go ahead and slam it so that the Karn shuts off the Pentad Prism. Otherwise, no land at Eidolon unless it's a Rabble Master. Looks like it's a Phyrexian Unlife. It's pretty good for our opponent. Alright, well, we whiff on our land, which was kind of critical here to get rid of the Pentab Prism. Unfortunately, my opponent could kill me this coming turn. We'll see if they've got it. A way to get rid of this Pentab Prism would win the game for us. So this is countered. They do a lot of damage to themselves. Lucky for us, the next spell they cast will hurt them a lot too. Doesn't put them below for Phyrexian on life just yet. Soon, though. Soon. Really looking for a land drop here. Land drop Karn shuts this game down. But yeah, to your point, Spyglass does shut it down. But it's an easy fetch off of the 3 Karns in the deck. Part of me's been wanting to potentially up the Karns back to 4 and put the Chandra or the Hazoret down. We don't see too much Jund. Maybe the Hazoret can go down and go to the sideboard. There's plenty of times I wish I had the Karn in hand. Opponent's doing some math here. We're finding blue mana here. It's a good sign for us. Decides the Serum Visions. They clearly need to look for answers here. What's nice is Eidolons get around our split second of Angel's Grace if we were to ever somehow pop this off. Enchantments, though, are a problem for mono red. We won't be killing this enchantment. Puts on bottom and 1 on top. Floats blue here. We're making Jeskai colors to play it to Fairy. To bounce an Eidolon. Plays an island. Man, my opponent's got all the good stuff. What's this doing in their deck here? Intriguing. They don't have black anymore. I'm feeling fairly confident here that we're in a good spot. Definitely will slam Karn over anything else. Prevent future Pentab Prisms. Probably just take out Teferi as well. This would be a reason to bring in that Spyglass. I didn't think they would play such a card here. A little surprised they didn't consider bouncing Blood Moon, but I guess a double Eidolon's a lot of damage. Sleight of Hand takes 2 Infect here. I'm not entirely sure what they could find from this. Not having black, doesn't have double blue, needs to cast something. Eidolons do damage. I don't know. Uncle DB, how's it going? Alright, we do hit our land. Let's go ahead and attack Teferi. I want to say I just slam Karn here. Slam Karn, go get something. I'm just going to get the liquid metal coating, and then I can go get a different artifact next. Spyglass or Torpor. They don't have double blue. They don't have really a way to get more colors, because Pentab Prisms are shut down in the future. They have red, white. Yeah, I'm not too worried about where we're at. And I'll probably go ahead and tack off this island if I can. First time catching the stream after seeing the YouTube videos. Welcome. How goes it? Lead with an Eidolon here. This does do quite a bit of damage to me. Perhaps I should have led the other way. Could really shut them off of some stuff though, but if they have Lightning Storm, things get really weird. Let's go ahead and play the liquid metal coating. I'm not too concerned here. We're going to hit them for 2, and then any spells are going to really hurt them. They'd have to have exactly Lightning Storm and 3 lands here to kill me. It's asking it a lot. Maybe a slight sequencing there would make this a little more certain. You woke up sick, had to call off work, spent the day in bed. Ooh, and the bathroom. Not ideal. Let's just take care of their blue mana here. Seems reasonable. We'll take care of their white mana shortly after this. You could arguably go after the City of Brasses because right now we're giving them Lightning Storm mana. But like I said, they've kind of got to have it all right here, right now. Backward sequencing and they'd be completely locked out. So a little bit tighter there would be good. I hope we find some amulet decks. We're prepped for them. We're prepped for them. So there's an argument to bringing in potentially Spyglass. I respect that as an option here. Maybe it's a little better than, say, the Torp Orb. But they can attack us on two fronts, so we need both Spyglass and Torp Orb. I'm going to leave as is, but there's you could swap Spyglass for Torp Orb. You could argue it's a little better because I could name a Teferi to prevent something being bounced. I hope we find Amulet, though. I really do. If we could find some Amulet, folks, it would be great. Alright, let's see if we can get a fancy turn one here. Rabblemaster, Eidolons are okay. Yeah, this will work. This is perfect. This is perfect because I can lead with the Chalice on 0. It'll stop these Lotus Blooms, which is good. And then the Blood Moon will be great right after that. They put a card on top. We'll go ahead and slam this Chalice on 0 because they can't Pact then prevent me from getting this down. Let's go ahead and lead with this Desperate Ritual, Blood Moon, and pass the turn. Good luck, opponent. All right, we got them locked out. We have the Abrades for these Pentad Prisms that'll show up. I think we got it from here. That is the hope. When does the Once Upon a Time ban go into place? It should go into place tomorrow at about 10 a.m. Central Time, give or take. Basically by noon for the most part tomorrow. Because Magic Online will get an update tonight. And then it'll... whenever I get on, it always downloads and goes from there. All right, Blood Moon's pretty good, guys. It's pretty good. Opponent gives up. We were going to have a couple turns before we drew some lands, but Karn would probably finish this game out. Unlikely my opponent could come back from that. Ad Nauseam has a real problem with Blood Moon and our faster clock versus Free Win Red. I like it. Woo! Back to Karn, the Great Creator. Look at that tennis ball, that slime ball. Looking really bright and shiny. You're late, Camber. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can't believe it. I'm so excited because I had Red Prison for you. Currently 1-0 in matches. Taking the first match 2-1. Ad Nauseam was our opponent. We'll keep this as their turn 2 Chandra with an removal spell to back it up. Looks okay. Opponent kept 7. We're keeping 7. Here, let's go. Amulet. I'm not going to rush a Chalice out on 1. But this could be Amulet. Those are Amulet colors. Those are Amulet colors. I think I want to throw a Chalice on 1 to prevent Amulet coming down and ruining our lives. I could arguably not even care about it because I have the Abrade, but I think this is okay. We have Dryad covered here as well. We can Dryad and kill and Rabblemaster. Ooh, Blast Zone. That's rude. Azusa. Wake up, Abrade. Why are you dark? Alright, we have found our Amulet player. We'll see if we can't get lucky here and get a Blood Moon. We have 5 in the main, 7 post board. I kind of want to kill this. Really afraid of this. Probably should just go up too. If I go up and find the Blood Moon, we probably win the game. If I go up, fail to find the Blood Moon, I could just shoot this. Hope. Maybe just play Rabblemaster. Titan's going to be annoying. Let's go up looking for the Blood Moon. And then Rabblemaster. Chalice. I'm actually going to go ahead and cast that on 0. This will force Summoner's Pact if they have it. And in this case, I might go ahead and just Abrade, because then they'll have 4 mana here. Oh, they're worried now. Okay, do I need to go ahead and Abrade now? If I Abrade now, they could get Primeval Titan anyway, and then Chandra plus the Abrade. Chandra plus the Abrade would be better to kill the Titan. Maybe I just Rabblemaster here and just eat it that they're going to play a lot of cards into play. This makes Titan mana. They play Titan. They get 2 cards. They bounce. Hanowar. And then if they have red, they get to attack me. It's unlikely that they have red, though, because most of their red comes into play tapped. I know they have Titan mana. I'm trying to decide whether I play Rabblemaster here or if I like try to Abrade this Azusa and avoid them bouncing away to haste out. I don't know if they have a red land that they could go get that they can bounce, but they'd have to bounce 2 things. I've got a text that I need to answer. I'm gonna go Rabblemaster. I don't think I need to Abrade here. Yeah, it gets them a little bit ahead with Azusa. But they haven't shown me any red mana. My opponent could also have played super patiently here, with the fear of that a Blood Moon could have followed that Chalice on 0, which would have been a lockout. I had plus Chandra looking, and I got this Chalice that I placed on 0. We're assuming they have one of the 4 Titans in hand. If they do, the Abrade plus the down tick is kind of nice. Bajuka and Blast Zone are played here. The fact that they're playing lands already makes me think that they don't have the Titan. Nice. It's a bonus Chalice. I think we can just go up, look for the Blood Moon. If I miss it, I Abrade this out of the way and swing in for damage. This is probably going to go up to 3, right? You can go up to 3 to kill this. You can't go to 4. Let's go look for Blood Moon. The other thing I could do is just wait here. If I connect, is it good? Or do I just wait and be able to do 15 to my opponent next turn? If I attack... See, I have 15 damage if I can keep Chandra at 7. I think I can attack with everything, and then theoretically I could just go ahead and slam the Abrade into this Azusa if they attack. By attacking this way as well, I'm going to get at least 3 damage in, because they're unlikely to block here, needing to kill Chandra. So we'll get the 3 damage in. They might jump over here. We'll just pass back to them. If I have to fire off the Abrade on their turn, that's fine. Why do they have Blast Zone in their deck? To blow up Rabblemaster and Chandra. This is going up to 3. Up it went. But no, I don't know why they have this in. Utility? They play a lot of 1-ofs. Scariest thing for them to play here is a field. Basic Forest, there's the Hanowar that we were worried about. This is going to come in here at Chandra. I'm going to be forced to go ahead and Abrade it, unfortunately. I'd rather be getting 5 damage in from Chandra's Emblem. But they're at 15, so if I top deck a card, I can down tick Chandra and kill them. I can cast everything off the Desperate. Alright, so I don't quite get there. But I think I go ahead and Emblem anyway. I get a lot of damage in, I just don't quite get all of it. EE Superior for the Chalice decks. They're gonna blow this up. Just fine. I think I really just want to go ahead and Chandra down here. And just Emblem and look to top deck a card. I'm just going to pass the turn with these in hand for the time being. I can cast both later. They don't have any discard anyway. This emblem's super important to me. Bonus Azusa. No follow-up. Looking for a castable spell. And we get there. All upstairs. Maybe they'll gain life somehow. That'd be kind of rude. Whee! All the damage. All the damages. Maybe we gave them hope. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, Maguses are in. Singleton Torp Orb. Spyglass isn't too bad either. We can get rid of these Eidolons. We can probably just get rid of the Slagstorm. Slagstorm's kind of a weird one because it would be nice to clear a wide board, but I don't think I want to be doing this. Chalcem 1 and 0 is great in this matchup. Blood Moon is fantastic in this matchup. Force of Vigor is a problem for us. We can't really worry about that. We don't have things like a Welding Jar on the sideboard. So hopefully lock them out with Bridge and Blood Moon. Yeah, Bridge and Blood Moon, and then Rabble Master them to death. Bringing in Torpor for ETB creatures like Titan. Spyglass in here for Engineered Explosives. And for maybe like the Snake. The Scout Snake, and then a pair of Maguses because I've prepped for Amulet, expecting Amulet. We've been rewarded for our meta decking, and it gives me now 7 Blood Moons. Alright, so I can Chalice on 1 immediately, and then I can follow it up with double Rabble Master. This is a pretty fast hand. I can basically exile Karn and just go to town on them. I kind of want to try it. I have 7 hits anyway later, and this is really fast. We're going to try. My opponent mulled, and that's part of the reason I'm going to go ahead and try this. We're also up a game. I have a game kind of to give. I did win game 1. We emblemed them with Chandra, which doesn't happen too often in game 1 against Titan. They're usually a little bit faster. I have a feeling that a skilled player is going to be a lot harder to beat. I think people leaning heavily on Once Upon a Time will start to feel it here. That consistency boost of a free spell, smoothing out just 1 or 2 cards at the beginning, is probably going to be a huge thing. I'm going to go ahead and Rabble Master here. And I think I don't have to now. I will next turn. I can play the Chalice on 1 if I feel threatened, or 0 if I feel like they might have nasty things. So the ban is good for this deck. For our deck, it's incredibly good. Opponent kept a hand with what appears to be a basic. I hope they have removal, or they're going to get smashed. The Grazer, interesting. No Amulet so far, so I'm not feeling like the Chalice on 0 or 1 is important here. I think we can easily put it on 0. So let's go ahead and Rabble Master up, Chalice on 0, and swing in for damage. A Braid's great here. We'll remove the next threat. We're looking hot here. Kept a turn 4 Titan. Sounds good to me. He'll be dead. In we go. Whoosh. I have a feeling he might chump Rabble Master, unless he's sporting an Anger somewhere. He wants to be sneaky about it for some reason. Alright, so we gotta avoid an Anger the Gods here. Sometimes they play it. It's been a while. This is the top deck, Lair and Jace. We have a couple lists in there just for the sake of having them. I think I can get rid of one of those. I might a little bit later. Caverner's Souls, Naming Giant. 1. Plays an Engineered Explosives on 0. But did it this way. Interesting. Based on where we're at, I think I'm going to go ahead and pop this now. By popping this now, I'm going to get my tokens. for the attack. They're planning to go ahead and get rid of my goblins in the combat step. This will give me 2 goblins, an extra 2/4 damage coming across. So I like this. We do lose our chalice, and we are going to lose our chalice. It's just part of the game. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's going to put them to 12. Put them to 4, it looks like. We'll just pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they have 4 mana. Can play a 5th mana if they would like. What's really nice about the mana base that they have here is they can't play the castle to get a Titan. They can't play an amulet to then play Azusa to then get enough mana. They can't do a lot of things. We basically got them too quick here with the fast clock, and it worked out for us. There's a Blood Moon. Taking down Amulet. That was our goal tonight. We've achieved it. Have a good evening. Nah, just kidding. We're not leaving just yet. We got 3 matches to go in this league, and then we'll see where we're at for time. Probably got plenty of time. It's a faster league for the evening. Yep. That's why I made my remark about maybe they're trying something, but a very skilled Amulet player will know, mulligan that hand, I need to be faster. I can go better. You ship hands back with Valakut? I could imagine so. I could imagine so. They might have kept it because it had the basic forest. And I'm a Blood Moon deck. Just keep that in mind. No lands here. We ship these back because we have no lands. If we had a land, it'd be a turn 1 Blood Moon. Oh, this is a turn 1 Eidolon. This hand doesn't look very good, though. Looks anemic. Oh well. Keep. Oh well. We'll try it. We're on the play. Maybe the Eidolon's really good against them. Also, Hanaware is really bad. I believe it. Alright, so my opponent is Grixis Death Shadow. Based on them shocking this in, we're not going to attack this first turn. We're going to make them deal themselves some damage here. Fatal pushes my Eidolon. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. So maybe they're not Grixis Death Shadow. Creeping Tar Pit doesn't speak Grixis Death Shadow. Uh-oh. We'll slam this out just in case they are. This looks like a control matchup. This isn't good for us. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Alright, we'll discard 2 cards. I didn't want those cards anyway. I'm going to keep Simian Spirit Guide because it gives me a card to actually help with getting, say, a Chandra out or other cards. Although my opponent has Cryptic Mana. This is not looking good. I need a Blood Moon ASAP. And I need them to not have a counter spell. Counter draws with Cryptic Command. Tried it once and you went crying back to Slayer's Sunhome. Desperate Ritual drawn here. No actions for us. We're really far behind our control opponent. Snapcaster's annoying. They get to Esper Charm themselves. Drawing 2. So we got a good solid Esper deck. We'll see if this plays to our advantage or disadvantage here. I think game 1 it's going to be a disadvantage. Field of Ruins annoying. I'm going to wait and see if they want to Field of Ruin my... Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. We get to Stone Rain them. They sort of Stone Rain us, too. Boom bust all around. No legal targets. Makes me wonder if they don't have a counter spell. Maybe I'm supposed to be slamming this Chandra. They did that in main phase. Maybe they'll slam something here. Chalice. They have an Esper Charm here, or Snap Esper Charm. Snap Esper Charm would be broken. All right, we're going to concede this match. I'm so far behind in this opponent. I only have 3 lands in play. They're making us discard stuff, and I don't really want to show them the Chandra necessarily. We know what we've got to beat. We got to be aggressive here. We need all of our... all of this stuff. We're going to take bridges out, and we're going to run it back here. Spyglass in for one Abrade. Yeah, one Abrade. So Spyglass for the Planeswalkers we may run into and or the land. Magus Eidolon's in to be more aggressive. Bridges are out. One Abrade out. Although the Braid's nice. Slagstorm hits face. Abrade would just get rid of, say, a Snapcaster Mage. We'll attempt to play first here. Would love a land. If I hit a land, we're in great spot. Definitely looks like an Esper. Maybe not Stoneblade, but definitely Esper. I'm going to mulligan this. I have 7 Blood Moons. We can mulligan this. Ooh, that's not good. This is a really bad hand. Look at this. 10 lands. Look at them 10 lands. It's hard to keep a 1-lander with only 21 lands, though. Maybe I can find that turn 1 Blood Moon. This is certainly not it. This is a turn 2 Blood Moon. Probability of getting Thoughtseized high. We'll try for it, though. We'll try for it. Highest probability ever. My opponent mulled to 5 as well. Maybe they don't have it. Maybe they don't have it. Land past turn. Don't Thoughtseize me, please. Don't Thoughtseize. Nice. Ooh, it's not a bad draw. All right. Desperate Ritual, Blood Moon, go. Do we win this game? Are we better? Uh-oh. Mono red versus mono red here. All right. Instead of waiting for a Chandra here, we're going to go ahead and play Simian Spirit Guide. This way we can have at least a 10-turn clock. The later this game goes, the more likely they find their basic and kill us. Go ahead and play also another Blood Moon. On the off chance that they have something like a Disenchant, taking out a Blood Moon. This way we keep them locked behind all of this. Hazard's a fantastic draw. I think our Blood Moon should be good enough here. I don't know if they meant to skip that turn. Doesn't matter. Quick games here. Easy, easy. Let's go. Game 3. Monkey beats were too much. All right, we're going to keep this one. We have a Blood Moon effect. We do not get hit by a Negate, Dovin Veto, or a Disenchant. It's kind of interesting. Do see a Spyglass there. We'll see how this plays out. Flooded Strand for our opponent. Probably going to fetch a basic. Island's a very preferred basic to find. Hallowed Fountain. I kind of want to lead with this Spyglass here. So I feel like they have a counter spell. I think the Spyglass is kind of cool. Makes them forced to go ahead and fetch. Magus is interesting. Let's go ahead and Spyglass here. They could have a path. They could have removal. They could have something that remands or something like that. Spyglass gives me a look if they let it land. OMG coffee jelly bean. Yuck. You need those Skittle jelly beans. Apple, lemon, lime, cherry. I kind of wanted this to land and just name Flooded Strand. I know that wasn't going to happen. I have a feeling this gets negated. Oh, it doesn't. Ooh. Okay, we avoided a few things here. Okay. What do we name? They're going to have Logic Knot open. If they play the Creeping Tar Pit, for example, just to put a tap land in versus trying to get the Esper... You know what? This may seem weird. I'm going to name Field of Ruin. So my thought process here is if they want to get this Esper Charm ASAP, they're going to play something like the Creeping Tar Pit thinking Logic Knot's good enough. At that point, I'll go ahead and Ritual out and play my Magus and shut them off of a lot of things. They do have the Plains here, but they'll be knocked off Black and they'll be knocked off Logic and Cryptic Command. So Field of Ruin so that I can play... so I can play my land and not have it taken away for black mana here. I think that's the plan. Hoping they play Creeping Tar Pit and we should be good. Fingers crossed. They top decked a Watery Grave. That's really annoying because the Logic Knot's now just that much better. They can have Cryptic Command next too. Ah. That was a good top deck for them. I did a lot for them. Wonder if I just lead with a Karn. See if that gets them to bite at all. Like Karn's our worst planeswalker here. Maybe I can get them to bite on the Logic Knot. Alright. Logic Knot can't do anything about that. I have a feeling they're going to have Cryptic next, which is fine. So this Plains is going to come down. Or the field. That works too. So now I'm going to slam a Chandra here. Cryptic will be counter. They could counter bounce. That'd be kind of interesting. It's an option for them. Most people counter draw though. And we'll pass back. And then I'm going to just slam Moon and hope it's good enough. This would be the time for them to play the Creeping Tar Pit, I think. This makes us discard 2 cards. Drowned Catacomb works too. Moon? Fingers crossed? We know 3 cards. They could try to find like a remand or something here. They can't crack anything and float black for Fatal Push. We know they had that. They did that to our Eidolon game 1. Mana Leak Monkey Time. Target player discards 2 cards. I'm going to float the mana here. It's going away anyway. Float it in case of a mana leak. Alright, Snapcaster to beat. I don't think there's any reason for me to fire off Scavenger Grounds. I could though. Just to clear the yard? Why would I need to clear the yard? In case they get these back in the future? I don't see anything wrong with going ahead and popping this. Just to clear the graveyards for future. For the future. I really wish I had that Chalice to put on 1. Chalice on 1 would be nice. We're not going to block. We're not going to attack either. Rabblemaster's a great draw. I'm not going to attack. I know they appear to be F6, but I don't want to respect a random Snapcaster here. Because I can definitely just beat them with Goblin Beats here. And just let that hit us. Pass the turn happily. Again, no attacks with the Magus. We're drawing all of our aggro pieces right after, which is really good for us. And we'll happily trade a Rabblemaster for a Snapcaster now. Works well for me. Get them in for 2, and we have an active Eidolon, swapping with the Snapcaster with our Rabblemaster. Again, we just have no reason to punch him with this Magus. Land drop, 2 unknown cards in our opponent's hand. Looking good. Whew. Just gonna attack with the 2 goblins here. Celestial Purge here. They're gonna have a turn where they're open here for counters. You can't use field. They could boot up a Creeping Tar Pit to block. They might. Luckily, I get a Blood Moon in after this. It actually kind of prices them into going ahead and doing all these blocks. We have 1 card to beat here, so we're hoping that it's not a counter spell. Hold. Nice. All right. Wasn't a counter spell. Might have been that Polluted Delta. We can punch in with the Goblin again. Feel the Runes on the Spyglass was really good. We're gonna hold this land. I know they could Esper Charm it out, but I want to hold it in case they think we're holding something like a Bolt here. It's actually not a bad land here because of the Blood Moon getting thrown away. The Ruins are then both active. So they don't even want to really pop our Blood Moon here. Go ahead and F6 here. Opponent's flooding out. We're kind of flooding out with them. Colonnade's a dangerous card. Let's go ahead and cast a Simian Spirit Guide here. This should help us along. Again, not playing the land. If they have like a mana leak here, that's completely fine. They take 2 to do that anyway. Completely fine. If anything, it prices them in, and then I actually know that their hand is completely empty here, which is really good for us. Goblin goes in past turn. Alright, they block. They block so they don't go to 2, so if they get something here, they can play it. They're in a bad spot, though. The last card was an Esper Charm. Our Blood Moon came in handy. The extra Blood Moons have paid off this entire league so far. Woo! The monkey was good. Sacrificial Eidolon was doing the damages. We actually have an extra Eidolon from the sideboard as well. All of our sideboard choices are coming into play this league. Blood Moons, the extra Maguses here, the extra Eidolon here. Woo! 3-0. Can we run it all the way? Who knows? Keep it here. Keep it here on FM Fluffy. Fluffy Magic. Ha, radio host. There goes 10 people. Calling field to prevent that swamp was a good call. Yeah. I've been got before. I've been got before. It hurts. Yeah, getting the Blood Moon effect down before a field, or selecting which cards you're going to be playing out, mainly mountains, just basics, not non-basics, is a good way to play around field. I respect the fields though. They gotta stop those Amulet players, Tron players, all of those. All right, we have a turn 1 Abrade. This is not very good. We have no idea if my opponent's a creature deck or not. The Abridge might be completely bad. Might be casting a Slagstorm. A Sweeper might be great. Again, we don't really know. Having 1 gemstone and pitching something here just doesn't feel like the right start. Let's go and mulligan this, look for something a little more potent. Did this improve? Well, we swapped Blood Moon for an extra bridge here. We have our Slagstorm. We did gain 1 extra land. This doesn't feel very good either. Hopefully our opponent's not a Thoughtseize deck. Okay, we'll keep this. We're going to ditch a bridge. We're going to ditch a Simian Spirit Guide. We're going to say okay. We are keeping a 1-lander. We're all in on this card. Blood Moon or Rabble Master. We have the option to go fast or not. Crap. It's a really good card. Tells me nothing. Tells me nada. I'm gonna just pass. I'm just gonna pass. No, something tells me that a stubborn denial awaits my fate over there. I'm scared. I'm so scared, guys. Water grave tapped. All good, all good. If we wait, we get to actually Blood Moon around the stubborn denial. It didn't immediately fetch. Flood Strand, show me that as counted. Do it! Do it! Non-basics. Nah, it's a basic. Talisman? Huh? Thoughtseize. I still say it's a stubborn denial over there. I stand by my turn 1 Blood Moon non-play there. Look at that, they don't even care about Blood Moon. Gosh. I could play Karn here. I kind of want to play Karn here. Go get just a spyglass, or not a spyglass. I'll go get a liquid metal coating here. This feels correct. But it could be so wrong. Force a negation? Don't say that. Oh, why would you suggest cards like that? Do we need to ban you? Extra land here. Emery. That's fine. I don't care about Emery. Got... Oh. The gateway. Alright, well, I'm going to slam the liquid metal coating. Maybe they have the stubborn denial. They don't. Let's go ahead and get rid of this watery grave here. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. Away it goes. Nice. Alright, Emery could be activated. This is the thing. Karn can go get my Tormod's Crypt or my Relic here. Start going after my opponent's graveyard. We'll see if we want to do that. I don't think I care about these two cards. They don't really do a lot for them. This one cantrips. That's about all it does. I think I'm going to go after lands. Just eat all the lands. They taste great. Taste fantastic. Looks like we're going to cantrip here. Cantrips. Cantrips. Karn's so good, guys. So good. Just blow up all the lands. No Wormcoil Engine? That's so much mana. That's so much mana to play Wormcoil. We can't do that. That's crazy talk. They're going to keep this Flooded Strand for as long as they can. Emery going to hit Karn? Give him a little hug. Yeah, give him a hug. I like seeing that. Let's go ahead and Blood Moon. There we go, fetching. Fetches that basic island, because that's all they got. We have them locked out pretty hard here. I'm not sure if they can get around this or not. Karn's pretty good. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, so we've got Urza Emery shenanigans over there. So we can bring in Relic and Cage, Eidolon. Spyglass is a potential. What's interesting is the Spyglass probably sits in the sideboard. We can bring our Maguses in. I can bring a Singleton Anger. So we like all of this. What do we not like? We actually don't particularly like Chalice. I can cut 2 of those. Hazoret never gets through in this case. I don't particularly like the Blood Moons. I am bringing Magus in strictly for an attacking creature, not necessarily to lock them out. I can probably shave one of Braid or the Slagstorm here. Chalice or maybe a Chandra. Chandra kills Urza. Chalice is okay enough to have a pair in, but maybe no more. This bridge isn't the greatest. I probably can cut the bridge here. Light him on fire. Yeah, buddy. So we're going to cut the bridge. Psi is a problem, and that's why we're bringing an Anger in. Magus is okay. Relic keeps the graveyard in check. Does Cage. Eidolon is a fast threat. Spyglass would be nice, but having 3 cards to go fetch, that's much better. We leave Tormod's Crypt in the bin, or in the sideboard, for the Karn to go find as well. It's also not the best. The Cage and the Relic are a little bit better, but Karn in a pinch is okay. This hand's terrible. We need some more action than this. Mulligan. This will do. This will do. Okay. I'm going to get rid of a Desperate Ritual here. I can lead with Cage safely. I can find maybe a Chalice on 0 or on 1. Probably 0 because of the baubles and other things that my opponent will try to do. It is quite annoying what they will play. 1 doesn't get a whole lot of things that I care about. The 0 gets a lot more that I care about. Engineered Explosives on 0 for the Chalice. Bauble, Mox Amber. It doesn't get an Astrolabe, but I don't really care about Astrolabe. Scalding Tarn, fetching, going and get a Watery Grave. Didn't like what they saw on top, it looks like. Could be Magazine here soon. Just kidding, we won't be Magazine soon. I sense they take this Magus unless they have an extra island here. No island, and Magus is going bye-bye. It's a reason to put the Chalice on 1 instead. I suppose some Thoughtseizes and Inquisitions are a problem in our future. Snow-covered island. I'm going to go ahead and just play Rabblemaster. It's a good top deck. It's a quick threat. A lot of damage can come through. My opponent can't cast things from the graveyard at the moment. They're not at 4 mana yet for Urza. They're not playing more Baubles or Mox Ambers to get the Emery out faster. I don't believe they play Snapcaster. So we'll just bash in here for damage. We're going to see ourselves across from an Urza, I believe, this next turn. So I have Urza and its Artifact Golem next. Opponent goes to 11. Smart to go get another island. Archmage Charms, interesting. Drawing 2 cards. Maybe they don't have Urza. Land. Go straight to combat because I have nothing else to do. This looks like Cryptic Command. Mystic Sanctuary, pick up Archmage Charm? I don't know if they particularly want to draw that. I think it would be better suited for them to just simply not do that. Unless they have running Cryptics here. This feels like Cryptic. Bouncing Rabblemaster would be really good. They tap and draw. We miss our land drop past the turn. Archmage Charm doesn't happen because of Cage. By the way. Opponent's like, where'd it go? It's in your graveyard. Can't target it. Right? I think that's how it works. It's on top. It's on top. Just ignore me. Just ignore me, everyone. Alright. In we go here for some damage. We're going to attempt to do some damage. I like this. They're gaining control so that they can block the Rabblemaster. That's a hot play. I like that play. We're going to Magus. That way they can't Cryptic me next turn. I don't want any Cryptics here. No Cryptics. Nada. Ooh. We might have misstated a few things because we're a little hyped up here because we're winning every match. Woo, buddy. Can we? Should we talk about this? Do we just keep going? We're not going to talk about it. Come on, Amulet. Where are you at? We're hunting you tonight. Like I said in my Twitter post earlier today, nothing changed. Slam the decks we've been playing. Easy wins. Match 5. Coming up. Right here. Right now. Love your stream. Always fun to watch those sweet decks. Why, thank you. Appreciate it. Our Bant Euro deck Viridian's donation will be up on Friday on YouTube if you missed the stream. It's a Pioneer deck. It's a long one. What's up, Phoenix 2? Look at that slime ball. It's getting a little dirty there. It's getting a little dirty there. Boy, oh boy. Oh, Phoenix. When does our game come out on Steam? We gotta play soon. There should be a redeem stream points option where you pet Charles. That's not a bad idea. Going to go back to the sweet Crack the Earth deck? Probably. Maybe not tonight. We wanted to... Camber likes Red Prism. The foundation of what we play is on Red Prison. And so, maybe Wednesday, but we wanted to play at least on band days. We tend to play Red Prison because it's hot. We're going to keep this. We're going to lead with this Ruins. Maybe my opponent will fetch a non-basic because I played with it. March 13th is the release date. I'll be out of town, but I'll be back next week and we might be able to get some time in. Sweet. We might have you as guest star on the stream. We'll stream some of that game. D-Walk asks, how do you like the Red Rack deck from the video uploaded today? I like the Red Rack. It's fun. I love Red Rack. It's an absolute blast. I'm wondering if I should jam an Eidolon here, or if I should jam like a Chalice on 1 and then Blood Moon the following turn. Chalice on 1 could prevent quite a few things here. Let's go ahead and Chalice on 1, plan a Blood Moon, and then we gotta race it up here. We're gonna do this. This protects a few things, prevents them from cantripping, makes it so that we don't have to cash in our Desperate Ritual for the Blood Moon here, and we'll guarantee our Chandra not on turn 3 but on turn 4. I haven't even looked, Phoenix. I haven't even looked. It's... Oh no, Eldrazi Temple! Ooh, we got lucky. Could have been a Thought-Knot Seer. I was expecting Tron. Alright, opponent. Okay. Well, Blood Moon. They do get to find a waste, which is a problem for us, but luckily we get to Chandra before they can take anything nasty from us. We need to get our bridge ASAP. Gotta find the bridge. Fingers crossed. Definitely gonna play Chandra and get a blocker here. Gonna need it. 3 damage in. They go get their waste. They didn't play it immediately. Hopefully they do. Waste. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and play our Chandra down here. We're gonna go ahead and uptick. This way I can get an Eidolon as a blocker, and we're gonna pass turn. If we can get Chandra all the way up to 7, it would be great, but this is going to be a tall order here. Gonna be a tall order. I think I'm gonna see a Thought-Knot Seer here. We could kill the Thought-Knot though. To draw a card. Looking for our bridge more than likely. Scary thing about the Thought-Knot is they'll probably take the Simian Spirit Guide here. Ooh. Walking Ballista. Ooh. They're moving Eidolon out of the way. Oh no, Chandra! That was awkward. It's a lot more painful than I realized. Land drop. I get to go up here. Looking for bridge or Karn. We get a monkey. I'll cast monkey. Pass turn. That way I get to keep the one monkey, and this is so that if I get a Karn, I can go get bridge, uptick Chandra, and play out our bridge when we go find it. By the way, of course, our last match would be against Raid Boss Eldrazi-tron, one of our harder matchups, namely because they have waste now. Whew. Come on, Zach518. Don't do this to us. We're doing okay. Be kind. Don't have Reality Smasher, please. Just Thought Not me. Can't believe I'm asking for Thought Not. Just Thought Not me. No actions. It's good for us. They go ahead and attack. I will block. Pretty obviously. This could ramp them. That's the scary thing. They get an Urza's Mine. That goes into play. Oh, they had a land. Okay. Okay. Let's go up. No on that. I feel like I'm just gonna play a Simian Spirit Guide here. It feels a bit weird to do so, but it's a blocker. I like a blocker. Reality Smasher's terrifying. They're unlikely to kill this Blood Moon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh. All is dust? Oh my gosh, it's Karn. Holy crap. Kills the Simian Spirit Guide? Well, exile a Chalice. This isn't good. Karn here for a Spyglass, please. Karn for a Spyglass. Our Karn. Please, deck. No. No. Luckily, I get to play another Blood Moon here. This is our worst nightmare. I'm gonna attack Karn just to keep him a little bit lower. Nose, 1908. Thank you for the sub. You get these sweet emotes all around Twitch that you can use now. Thank you. Some of our friends' emotes. Exile Chandra. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 20, 72. Uh-oh. Looking really bad now. Goes and gets an artifact. This is really bad. We're gonna have to win this in game 2 and 3, it looks like. I'm not sure I can beat 2 Karns. This would be a matchup that I probably will consider bringing Spyglass in. Excuse me. Oh, this is going to be a hard one. Wonder what they go get. I kind of want to just play a few more turns just to see what else they play here. We have quite a few mana sources, yeah. We've gone over 2 rituals. We have a Simian, a ritual down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands. So we have 25% of our lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. We have 1/3. So we have 33% of our lands. Wormcoil Engine I can't beat. Not with a Karn. I think we can concede this. Didn't need the extra Blood Moon. Continuing to draw lands. They play Wormcoil, they just gain life like crazy. I do have an Abrade, but even so, we have to draw it. Nothing's going to beat this Karn for us. Well, thank you, Nose. Appreciate you stepping by. I'm glad you're finding YouTube beneficial. Thanks. Alright. This is a weird one. I think I'm going to take out removal here, Abrades and Slag Storms. Although an Abrade is really good against something like... against like an O-Stone. Chalice is reasonable. Maybe I keep 1 Abrade, 2 Abrades. Take one extra bridge out. Do this. That feels so bad because they're looking like Eldrazi Tron too. Nose is helping us get back up to our subscriber goal. Oops. That just blew out a few people's ears. Gotta get up there. Giveaways to be done soon. I really hate what we're in right now. They're like a mix of Eldrazi Tron and Tron. We like to pivot one way or the other. The fact that I'm having to leave some bridges in here just feels really awkward. Let's play first. Well, I'm going to keep this. I have a turn 2 Karn. That's really good against pretty much every deck. I have a bunch of Abrades to follow this up. Chalice out completely? I don't know about that. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Karn on turn 2 here. Urza's mine. Plays a map. That map is useless now. They just don't know it yet. Alright, I'll take 1 damage. I want to keep the Simian Spirit Guide if I can. It avoids some weird shenanigans. Karn here, we're going to down tick. We're going to go get a Spyglass. The best draw, or not Spyglass, Liquid Metal Coating. My apologies. The best draw here is a land. The reason that is the case is because if they were to play a Matter Reshaper here, I can braid it away and I can Liquid Metal Coating because of the Simian Spirit Guide. Just a power plant. That's feeling good for us. Jeez, I could just Blood Moon here. I'm gonna Liquid Metal Coating. I could literally just Blood Moon though. That could potentially be better than this. Potentially. We'll just nail the mine here. It's the first card they played. We'll get the Blood Moon down next turn. Floats mana. Kill this. Pass turn. Didn't hit our land. Plays an Eldrazi Scion. That's okay. It's not great for us, but it's okay. This could get really awkward here if they were to... Don't put any more mana into this, please. Just a Matter Reshaper. I can handle that. Okay. They're going to attack for 1 here. I might have to kill the Matter Reshaper. I might be able to Abrade. Kind of do it all now. So, shut down Eldrazi Temple. Kill Eldrazi Temple. I might just Abrade. I could Abrade the Scion here. That'd be kind of interesting. Then this can... No, it doesn't die to a Walking Ballista. I kind of want to Abrade this Matter Reshaper, but if they get a land, it gets really awkward. Maybe I just Abrade this. You know what? Let's go ahead and Abrade the Scion here and pass turn and see how this plays out for us. Abrade in their combat step? No. Abrade now, and that way they don't have the extra mana here. They're basically down to 1, maybe 3, and they get another Matter Reshaper. If they get another Matter Reshaper here, fine. But I think we're taxing them on all their lands safely here. It's Karn. Down we go with Karn. Plays another map. So let's go ahead and deal 3 damage here. Let's see what they draw here. Might be a land. If it's a waste or something, I want to use the Karn on that. It's a mine. It's pretty good for them. Go ahead and get rid of this mine. Pass turn, then we'll have a Blood Moon. Then we can play Simian Spirit Guide. Then we can beat them because we'll have them locked out of lands. Finds another land here. And concedes. Alright, so Karn turn 2 is enough. It's fast enough, quick enough. Chandras were nice. We can probably cut an extra Chalice here for a bridge now. We saw a lot more Mattery Shapers, those things. So I'm thinking Slagstorm and Anger can come in for the last 2 Chalices. Claims are really a pain. They don't appear to be making green mana necessarily. So these Slagstorm Angers will probably be just fine. Makes me want to take one more Eidolon out. Like Anger here and one more Braid and bring another Eidolon out and be more defensive. You want a Torpor for Thought-Knot Seer? And we could do a Torpor instead of Eidolon. That's fine. It's not a terrible option. We can really bring this last Anger in for the last Eidolon if we really wanted to. Remember, Eidolon was a good blocker for at least a turn. I'll keep the Eidolon. We have plenty of board wipes here. Ooh, buddy. One that sleeps. What's up? All right, game 3, match 5, going for that W. Let's see if we can do it. We'll keep this because we can turn 1 a Braid an Expedition map if we'd like. We can also turn 2 Blood Moon, and if we happen to top deck a Ritual spell, we get to turn 1 the Blood Moon. Look at that little heart and a love sign. Nice. All right, no Ritual spell. That's fine, though. We could Braid a creature here. The worst thing they can have is a Mattery Shaper, which appears what they're going to have here. I'm not going to Braid this. I'm going to happily just Blood Moon on their turn. Or our turn, sorry. Not their turn. Avoid Thought-Knots and so on and so forth. Hopefully they don't have Land Drop plus Expedition map for a turn. That way the Abraid's a little more powerful. Hoping this kind of puts them at bay here for a moment. Mind Stone's a great target for a Braid. That gives them their colorless mana that they need. We can take a few beats from Mattery Shaper. I've got 20 life to play with. Let's play with our life total. They are going to get to cantrip with this, but I'd rather them cantrip with it than getting to actually use it. So next turn we could potentially do, if I top deck a land, we might have Chandra uptick a Braid. This does give them an extra draw into land or ramping. It's kind of frightening. But it would clear the way for Hazoret, and the clock is extremely fast after that. An Anger would be great. We don't hit an Anger. 3, 4. So the reason we Chandra here uptick is we're going to clear the way for the future. It gets an extra card out of our hand. We're guaranteed to play Hazoret plus uptick and pitch something if we don't like it. Opponent finds a Tech Edge, which is good for them. They're at 5. It's a little scary. They're going to be at potentially 6 mana here. And we did see Karn that first match. But if they're big on the Reality Smashers or other big things, we might be in an okay spot. Down ticks here. We'll see what they go get. I'm expecting Worm Coil. I get an opportunity to potentially nail this Karn, though, before it becomes a problem. Liquid Metal Coating. That's fine. They're going to probably shut off Chandra here. We can still swing Hazoret at Karn, and we are definitely doing that. They're going to shut off Chandra briefly here. Totally fine. Definitely got to kill Karn here. Hazoret to play our land. Kill Karn. Alright, Karn is gone. They have a Liquid Metal Coating. That is all they got with Karn. They're at 6 mana. 7 mana is still very frightening. There it is. And it's a waste. That's really good for them. Might have a Reality Smasher. Might have whatever the heck this is. Reality Smasher. +1 mana. Probably kill Chandra? Okay, can we erase this? We would do 7 damage. They would do 5 back. I could have uptick Chandra, you are correct. We missed our uptick afterwards. Sad days, no uptick? Yeah, my bad. Might cost us the game too, who knows? I'm gonna swing 5 here. It's very frightening if they have another Reality Smasher here. They have 2 cards left. Yeah, it is sad days. We clicked through too fast. Another Reality Smasher here. Hits for 10. I need exactly bridge. We get 1 less look at it because I didn't uptick the Chandra here. We were being greedy here with our Hazoret. I like being greedy though. Right, 4. Bridge. It's not bridge. Bummer. I suppose if I'm holding back here, I would have gotten to block the Reality Smasher. It'd be interesting if they have a 3rd Reality Smasher here. Maybe just racing with Hazoret's uptick and blocking. If they have the other Reality Smasher, it wouldn't have mattered. I needed bridge there. I'm not sure it would have mattered with my Chandra either. Upticking. If we find the bridge in the next 3 cards or so, it might have mattered. But apparently my opponent was just going to smash me. Hey, Odysseus, it's going. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take the 4-1 there. Not bad. Starts to the evening. Let's see if Anger, Blood Moon. Yeah, none of this would have stopped the 3 Reality Smashers. If I was blocking, Chandra uptick, we would be here. I would have had to pitch the land or something because of the Slag Storm. I don't know. It would have been tight. Would have been tight. Ooh, all right. 4-1 though. Looking pretty good. Playing some Red Prison this evening. Am I surprised by the no bans in Pioneer? I'm not keeping up with Pioneer very well, so I don't know what is breaking that meta. When we played it the other night, it didn't seem like it was awful. So, no, not surprised. Maybe I should be. All right, shall we play another round of Red Prison? What do we think? Do you guys want to see another round of Red Prison, or do you want something a little bit different? I'm kind of leaning towards playing another round of Red Prison, personally. Says another round. Yes, please. Get that 5-0. We can try. We can try. What are the other choices? Croxus Skelemental. I'll direct you to YouTube for that. We just played Red Rack. We have some Croxus Skelementals up there. I'm going to go for it again. Alright, let's play some more Red Prison. This is the list. No changes. Hopefully we can find some more Amulet people to beat up. Let's go. Croxus Skelemental or Red Prison? Nah, we're going to play some Red Prison. Red Prison, that's what we're here tonight for. The Skelemental list is sweet, though, and if you're not really familiar with what they're suggesting, you can go check out our YouTube. Maybe hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Apparently, like 70% of people that watch our videos don't subscribe. Strange. Anyway, League here. Gonna play some Magic again. Hopefully no more Eldrazi-trons. Those are some of our hardest matchups. See if we can't beat some people with Blood Moon. We're going to keep this turn to either Rabblemaster or Magus. Or Eidolon. Or Chalice. Literally anything. The deck we're playing is the top one. The bottom one will be a league that comes out on Saturday, I believe. And the two middle ones are people's ones that they've been talking about recently. We just put them all there for your viewing pleasure. Opponent is the Flarg. Flarg. We'll just F6 through our first two turns here. My turn, their turn. Verdant Catacombs. Uh-oh. Bobble. This is a pretty easy Magus. The scariest thing for this Magus is it might get Fatal Pushed. They might just Thoughtseize here too. They might do none of that. Now do I want to Chalice to protect the Magus? Like Chalice on one, avoid a bolt? Turn one, Bobble, Fetch, Shock, Stomping Ground. Dinawan, thank you for the follow. I'm going to lead with a Chalice here. This feels like it's going to protect a lot more than it should. That Shock feels like Death Shadow, especially with the Bobble. Maybe we're doing a Jund or Traverse-based Shadow list. Magus just running out into a Bolt feels awful. So does the Rabble Master. It stops a lot of one-drops that they could be playing. It is one of the weirdest starts ever. It's got me a bit confused. We get to miss out on potentially getting them with something else, but I mean, maybe I'm not playing Magus. Maybe I'm playing these two Eidolons here. I don't know. Countered. Okay. You know what this is? Oh, oops. Says our opponent. It could be a Gurmag Angler, but this Magus is going to stop all that. We're just going to slam Magus here and just... Go ahead, opponent. Good luck. I'll get these Eidolons down. You'll be dead in about 3 turns. It is one of the weirdest starts, especially since they just shock it in. They don't do anything else. I think my opponent can scoop up their cards. We're going to be moving to game 2 here shortly. Maybe they have a basic, though. Maybe they don't. All right. Well... Maguson, Eidolon in. That's about all I care about. And really, we can just ditch a Slagstorm into a Braids. Run it back. We're pretty geared up for this one. Chalice is great. Eidolon's great because they do a lot of damage. We can kind of lock them out that way. Magus is great. Bloodmoon's great. Rabble Master's great. Chandra is pretty good. Hazard's great. Bridge is amazing. A Braid sucks, but I don't have anything else to bring in for it. Yep. Down in the, or not down in the humans, spirits, Death Shadow, Hollow One meta that happened at the beginning of 2019, 2018 kind of time frame. This was excellent. We could Blood Moon out a human player and we could Chalice out a Death Shadow player. The list you're looking for is the top one if you're interested in the list we are currently running. It was one of the strangest starts though. They could have faked that they had potentially like a Stubborn Denial, and I might have waited. They were a strange opponent. Ah, crap. This is a really good hand, except for the distinct lack of lands. This could be a land, and we keep it. Hey, thank you for the follow, and welcome. I want to so bad. I can't tell you how bad I want to try this. This is so bad, too. Let's go for it. Who needs a 5-0? We're here to play some fun Magic. We're here to play some fun Magic, people. Turn 1 Thoughtseize me. Go for it. Look at that. Stomping Ground. What? The Braid is amazing. What? We hit our land too. And just play Blood Moon here, right? Pass turn. Chalice on one's like a really good idea too, but they might have something like abrupt decay or something that I need to stop. I guess it's Zoo. I don't know now. Straight Wraith. Panic is ensuing. This Abraid's looking like incredible, and so is this bridge. This hand was really good, minus the fact that it didn't have a land. Alright, opponent. I think the follow-up here is probably Chalice on 1. It might just be Abraid, though. Maybe Chalice on 1 to prevent another Swift Spear. It does look like Death Shadow Zoo with the Street Race, the bobbles that we've seen, the way they're shocking in. We saw Thoughtseize as well. Alright, now we're in Trouble World. We're in Trouble World because we have this random Chalice. I think I just slammed the Chalice. If we die here, we die. It's fine. Chalice, we have the Abraid as soon as I find a land. They could have a couple instant speed spells, but maybe I can time it correctly. I'm avoiding stuff like an extra Swift Spear. I'm avoiding them finding a swamp and then Thoughtseizing our hand. Our bridge is looking fantastic here. I'm avoiding lightning bolts, tar fires, avoiding a lot of things. They might have a little less than 17 turns. They might have a couple red spells that they can fire off, but yeah, it's many turns probably. We're looking pretty hot here and in the favored seat here. Just hit the F6 button. Don't worry about it. We know keeping a one lander is bad. This is a perfect example. We got lucky with getting the one land, but this is kind of what ends up happening. Is we're all in here, but we're never going to draw our lands. Now we have like probably about 6 turns, 7 turns before it's going to get really ugly here. And we should. We have a lot of mana sources left in the deck. But for what it is. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to just blow this up right now. They have 2 instant speed spells. Fine. If not, great. It just means that they would keep it for a few more turns until I got basically to Chandra here. Okay. Looking for another land. I think next up is probably Magus. Although this could hit a lot of things. We'll go ahead and play another Chalice on 1 here. We're going to put an extra Chalice on the off chance that they have something like an Abraid, that they could get rid of the Chalice, play some more 1-drops like Swift Spear and Lightning Bolts. We could be putting the Chalice on 0, but I don't care about a Bobble. A Bobble is not going to kill us. This deck has like 2 basics, 3 basics. But yeah. Alright, we'll go ahead and play a Magus. Yes, I'm ritualing this out, but now I have 2 Blood Moon effects here, and I do have a clock. It'll be okay. We're going to basically try to just ramp our way up here. You love punishing. They had a chance to go get a swamp. Just saying they did have that chance. Gurmag Angler could have been cast at this point. They wanted that 1 damage. We got there. Opponent sees the writing on the wall. There we go. Alright. Just 4 turns before we Rabble Master and then Chandra Hazard and, you know, continue to win the game. Easy? We kept an extremely risky hand. I would not recommend that at any GP setting unless you are desperately hungry and willing to consider this game either fast win, fast loss for that sweet pizza over there at the vending machines. Annihilator 6. Whoa. Mom Spaghetti. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, what did we learn last game? 1 lander. I'm on the draw. Oh, but the draw will fix it, Fluffy. You have Eidolons. You'll have no problem. How many turns do we die? 30 turns before we drew land? Keep this. Thanks for an awesome giveaway, Fluffy. I received it in the mail today. Nice! Which giveaway did you get? I don't remember which one you got. I'm such a bad giveaway person. Help me remember. Even if we drew a land, it was bad. You were the one that got the promo bolt. Oh, fancy. Uh-oh. ETB deck. This is really bad for us. This is kind of bad for us. We'll go ahead and ramp out the Rabble Master. Soul Herder's a tough one for us. Luckily, we have double Torp Orbs, and we will be bringing all of those in. Karn sucks in this matchup. Look at all these ETB things. Wall of Omens. Oh, hit me with the Codal. I know you have it. Fetch, Island, Codal, ETB draw, blow up Rabble Master. I'm ready for it. Nice. I love Soul Hoarder. I'm on the opponent's side. Whoa, 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 whoa. You can't be on an opponent's side and be in my chat. You gotta be on our side. It's not allowed. Easy, there goes Ryder. This feels so bad. Oh gosh. Do they play Euro? Look at how fast my opponent's playing. I appreciate this absolute massive speed that my opponent's playing at. Alright, down tick here with this Karn. Yes, of course. I'm gonna go get a Torp Orb, pass turn. Block for Karn. That's the goal here. We need to get this Torp Orb down. We need to then get a bridge down. Uh-oh. Ephemerates. Coiling Oracle. Ephemerates. Coiling Oracle. Oh, Wall of Woman, sure. Yeah, that's good too. Oh no, please. Please! Block, block. Easy blocks. Blockity block, block, block. Holy draw advantage, Batman? Yeah. They got a little bit of draw advantage. Well, I'm gonna try to play a Torp Orb. Might get Ventured. Force a negation. Down tick. Down tick. Would I like to get an ability? We're gonna go get that Torp Orb that was just exiled. Torp Orb. Don't force a negation me. Don't do it. Gosh. I don't even know if this is in their hand. I don't know when it showed up. Oh no, Modern. Look, it's a 2-1. Nice. Look at that 2-1. That's no good, Modern. Uh-oh, Venser. Uh-oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Karn, this, that. Cool. All of the above. We'll just uptick here for the funsies. You see where we're going? See where we're going? Yep, you got it. Good. I'm glad you guys see. You see the light. You guys are so smart. Bridge him. Bridge him. Little orb cannot stop my triggers. I love this little mom spaghetti thing you got going on here. It's great. I love it so much. All right. What else do I want to go get from the sideboard here? Grafdigger's Cage? Can they, like, fly something in here? Maybe I get an extra Torp Orb. I don't know. Maybe I get Spyglass. Maybe Relic. Relic kind of looks cool. I don't know. Let's go get just something cool here. You know, like... Let's just do Liquid Metal Coating. I love this card. This card's fantastic. I'm just gonna in response do it. This isn't doing anything on their turn, is it? Alright, we'll stop on their turn. It's the smart play. Boom, got him. What's their out? I thought all their ETB stuff is the problem here. What's going on here, opponent? You're still playing Magic. I don't appreciate this. Knight of Autumn. It's a 2-1. I need to stop drawing lands, too. Let's try to take them off a color here. What do they have the least amount of? They have everything. We'll just start taking them off blue. Orb's stronger than Moon. Heck yeah, it is. I almost should just go get the other orb. I got wrecked by Red, White, and Land Destroy earlier playing Jund. You blame me? I blame Zarukai. He's been the one publicizing on Twitter. I just casually just played a league. Or 3. Or 10. Let's try to take him off blue. We're going after the blue mana. I was going to say, Zarukai's been playing it a whole bunch. I appreciate my opponent floating some blue mana here, too. Go ahead and F6 through their turn. Our turn, their turn. Back and forth. Maybe I should be taking care of green, because green could be a collected company or something nasty. Look, it's Soul Hoarder. Flicker. Ta-da! Let's go ahead and blow up this ruins. Rabble Master, huh? I sort of just want to go get a Walking Ballista so I can just pick things off. I sort of want to do that. I don't know. I guess we can just keep killing their lands. Like I said, let's get them off of one color and then we'll go for another color here. Oh, they pathed me. They pathed me. I'm glad I didn't go get a Walking Ballista. That would have been awful. Would have been awful, guys. It's not a bad idea. I think once I kill some of these white lands to avoid a path, we'll go ahead and do that to close the game out. I don't know if they're waiting for me to show a win condition, or if they're they've got a potential way to get out of this. I'm not sure yet. All right, no more blue lands for our opponent. Karn's a 1-card win. Just 2 cards. I appreciate my opponent playing all these ETB creatures. Definitely bringing in Torp Orbs. Alright, my opponent's done. They've realized they're going to die a very slow and painful death. Sideboard. Eidolons are awful. Magus and Anger's reasonable. Torp Orb's fantastic. Karn's okay. Chandra, Hazard out. Honestly, Rabble Master's really not that good here either. Could probably bring in a Cage. I actually don't mind a Relic here in this matchup. So bring all the creatures out because they'll just have tons and tons of creatures to create a wall. We're bringing 1 Torp Orb in and leaving 1 for Karn to go fetch. I think that's an okay approach to this game. I think so. They have so many creatures that the Torp Orb's probably just game over. But we're going to anger some stuff away. Venser's a problem. Force Negation's a bit of a problem. Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. We're going to play some anti-creature match here. They have a lot of basics, too. They have a lot of Birds of Paradise and Noble Hierarchs. So the Magus of the Moon, it's not very good. And Magus also kind of nombos with the Anger of the Gods, but this is something that's happened before. 1 card destroys the deck. The Torp Orb, which is not in our hand. We'll mulligan this hand. going to keep this. We're going to get rid of Chalice here. We have a turn 1 Blood Moon. If they play a basic here, then I don't turn 1 Blood Moon. They have a lot of basics. But maybe we can get them here. I want to turn 1 so bad. They can't get white here. They can get green or blue. You know what? Show me the Force of Negation. I'm ready for it. My body's ready. All in I went. Force me. Force me. Okay, island. No force. Just gotta beat an island. I think we can do it. Where's my boil? Cage. 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 Can I get a flood? Can we flood for just a moment, please? I'm gonna put it on top. Yeah. Show me that Misty Forest. Go get your basic forest. Codal. Codal. Whatever. Denied. Alright, force of negation me now. You got it. Force me. Feels good. Apparently my opponent doesn't have lands. Now they do. Hits me for 1. Dang it. I guess this isn't terrible. I can down tick a Karn. Not worried about losing it. He just drew the land too. Yeah, he needed the land before. Maybe trying to counter this? I don't know. Oh, please, deck. What are you doing? Please. Thank you. Place land right here. Uh-oh, opponent's playing a little bit slower here. Gonna flash something in. Okay, we dodged it. They really need their green. Thankfully, they don't have it. Land. Oh my gosh, it's the worst kind of land. We'll take it. I'm gonna play a Karn here. I'm gonna down tick to go get like Torp Orb or something. Oh! Disdained. I think I want to play Chandra next. Take that next Disdainful. I think Karn can win this game for us. Land, please. Please. You're such a good deck. Please. Thank you. Alright, Chandra, we have 2 of them. Maybe they have another counterspell. If not, I'm going to go ahead and kill this thing. Disputes us. Fine. We're going to lead with the next Chandra here and then a Karn. We're going to test the water until we can get a Karn in play. It was the worst kind of land. It was a monkey land. My opponent's clearly okay with just trying to beat us down like this, though. Chandra down. Let's kill this Ice Fang. Pass turn. Okay. That looks good. I'm going to set a stop on their upkeep here. We're going to slam this Karn. Slam the Karn and then play a Torp Orb here, maybe? Maybe? Probably not. Let's just play Liquid Metal Coating. In it goes. Opponent's F6. To their turn. Your land is mine. Bye-bye, Island. We're going to just play super fast now. We've won this game. Pretty much. Magus, go ahead. We can kind of tell because my opponent's just playing F6 games with us. Going to cleanup step. We're Ponza now. We're a lot more than just pawns, my friends. A lot more than just pawns. Everything is coming down. Do it. Do it to them. We're going for the flawless victory. Magus of the Moo is here. I heard Panza. My spidey senses. Alright. We got there. This deck can get really, really intense. If they're able to keep you off of getting them Blood Mooned out, then they'll just swarm you with creatures like crazy, and you just cannot come back from it. The value this deck generates is obscene. But if you can get ahead of it with some things like a Torp Orb or a Blood Moon, you can take it down. I bet when an opponent took this sick, sleek, sweet Soul Hoarder deck into the queue, he didn't expect Torp Orb and Mono Red Prison. Probably not. Did we break Magic Online? Karn broke Magic Online. What are you doing, Karn? Today, opponents learned about Force of Negation and Karn. That's true. They did. Look, Karn broke Magic Online. It's broken. A little spiraling. What's going on here, Magic Online? Am I going to need to fix this? Hold on. Hold on. We'll be right back. I get to use this sweet be right back screen that we never get to use. Oh my gosh. It's just... Oh my gosh, never mind. Everything else is fine except I can't play the match. Look at this. I can't click play match. What? Magic Online is not. We're banned? Oh no! Alright, let me relog and see if that fixes this. But I wanted to show that we literally can't hit the play match button. I thought it was frozen. It's not. It's totally fine. Alright, we'll be right back. Let me relog here. That's weird. Strange. Confusing. Look at this sweet be right back screen. You guys are all sideways? What Twitch streamer do you know has a sideways chat? None, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's like perfect. It's completely sideways. It's diagonal. Look at how nice that fits in. And it doesn't run into that orange in the top right. Oh, that took like 2-3 hours, guys. Alright, we're breaking Magic Online. We're breaking Magic Online. Look at this. Now it's broken. Maybe. Modern. Let's bring it back up. Sideboard. Prison. Let me reorganize this so that we're good here, and then we'll get back into our games, hopefully. Hopefully. We'll see. You guys get to see how I organize this before the stream. Alright. Play match. Yes, we're back in it. They didn't ban us. Whew. All right, we're back. Back from outer space. Doing the sideways mom. What? Huh? I didn't play CSGO. I'm sorry. Would I like to play first? Absolutely. You can't not turn 1 Blood Moon, ladies and gentlemen. You can't not. Don't force me, please, opponent. Thank you. Appreciate it. Are we done here? Are we done? fire. I have no idea what we're playing against. But Blood Moon was good. Bring more of them in. Get rid of a Slag Storm. I'll get rid of get rid of one Braid. Go. Lemon 2327. What is life? What have I stepped into? I thought this guy was banned. I heard his Magic Online client was crashing, and now he's back torturing me. So the reason I'm bringing a couple moons, clearly Moon was good enough, so we actually have, for the first time ever, a way to enhance that. Enhance that. I do appreciate my opponent not even playing a land, though. We're completely in the dark. It's good strategy. Gives them the upper hand here game 2, and then game 3, if necessary, we'll finally know what we're playing against. Big brain, indeed. The biggest of brains. Big brain. Turn 1 Blood Moon. Go, opponent. Let's go to game 2. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Turn 1 Blood Moon. Here's my deck, my binder, my backpack. See ya. The opponent is so upset. They've decided they're going to go take a walk, calm themselves down, and they'll return for game 2 momentarily. Hey, Zale, you're lighting some stuff on fire. How many paw prints do people have? I'm scared to ask. Speaking of, let's get a new channel point thing here. I like the idea. Manage rewards. Custom reward. Add new. Turn 1 Blood Moon looked good last time. We'll keep this one, do it again. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Chandra. Pollute Delta. Delta, 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 watery great. Do, 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 do. Chalice on 1 looking great, great, great. Do, 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 do. This is a really tough decision. Chalice on 1. Blood Moon. If they have Dismembers, the Magus isn't as scary. It's 1 extra card that could hit it. My opponent chose not to fetch, even though they saw that turn 1 Blood Moon. He had a rough week, and my son played in the regional Saturday in Texas, and I played against Burn twice. Ugh. It is definitely some kind of shadow, it looks like. I think the funniest thing that could happen here is my opponent just concedes. It's like, no, I'm not interested in playing this game. That could be the best and funniest thing that could happen. They decided to take the Magus, which is probably correct. Alright, let's go ahead and just Chalice on 1 here, safely. Top decking a Hazoret looks good. Land Ritual Hazoret looks like a fantastic turn 3 here. Oh, we missed. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and Rabble Master. We want the game to end quickly. Yes, it puts us a couple turns off of these 2 lovelies, but Rabble Master swinging in feels good. And if they had to Dismember, well then Hazoret, Mom Dog wasn't getting in anyway. Turn 1 ruined again. I know, we're a luck sack. We're one of... Where's Avaros' luck sack? We're one of these. Oh, they shocked in. That's not good. Uh-oh, a Braid? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Double black. Oh. There you go. Hazoret would have been a bad one. Dismember's total converted mana cost is 3. Its total converted mana cost is 3. Just need a land to ruin the sky. Do 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 do. I just need a land to ruin the sky. Do 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 do. Just need this land. We're gonna slam a moon. Do 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 do. I almost F6 through the turn. It would have been foreseen. Oh no! Bloodstain Mire. No. Now they could potentially have K Command. They could have Gurmag Angler. Oh no. No. What are you doing, opponent? Watch me slam this Magus here. Oh, that's actually a really good draw. Ooh, ooh, all right. Second Chalice on 1. Really good draw here in case they have K Command. Ooh, dodged a bullet. Thank goodness. Don't ruin our lives, opponent. My birthday's tomorrow, so the giveaway had great timing. Nice. It's a surprise. Ta-da! I should try to get the Wally sound that's ta-da. That'd be good. K Command here. Smelling like K Command. I think Hazard's better here. I do like my red packages. They're pretty cool. I found them on Amazon. Dang it. Blood Moon sucks now. Where's my boil? Where's my lands? Actually, let's where are my lands? All right. That'll work. It's pretty awful. It'll work though. Wonder if they have another K Command. I'm hoping they don't. If they have another K Command, they shoot this. Oh, nope, dismembers. All right. Well, Hazard wouldn't have been very good anyway. I need a land, and I probably need to just land the bridge at this point. Gurmag Angler is going to be a problem. My opponent appears to suddenly just all have the lands. Tons of lands. Shock's in. My opponent's crazy. Oh my gosh. Just give me the land. Turn 7. Snap K Command. Uh-oh. We're screwed. Might be Snap K Command. You're right. We're looking pretty dead. We're going to get rid of this Hazard, by the way. We can't cast the Hazard. I need to be able to play these Maguses and Rabble Masters. My opponent is at 3. I have a feeling we're going to be staring down some Death Shadows here. We needed the land like 4 turns ago. How many turns have we bricked? Couple. Opponent Thought Scours. We've bricked for 6 turns. We were on the draw, remember? We were on the draw. We've bricked for all 8. We had Gemstone and we had a land. Inquisitions. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Zale. Zale's got it. Alright, they're going to steal this bridge. Then they're going to be left with these beauties. They don't want that. I guarantee you they probably have a Stubborn Denial in hand. Takes a Rabble Master. Very afraid of dying. They're at 3. They're not going to tap out of this blue. You watch. You keep that nice shiny blue up. This island. You can play the fish. Oh, Thoughtseize. They're going to go to 1. Well then. I should have brought in Walking Ballista. Wow. Wow. This is deep. Holy crap. Ooh, look at that top deck. Ugh, Eidolon. Ugh. Opponent is dead on board. Opponent's angry. I can play this bridge safely now, and then I can just sit here and just F6 through for forever. We're good. We got there. Just need one more land. Then we got it locked up. Just one more land deck. They can't attack me either. We're locked out until I get a land. There we go. Finally, turn 12, 3 mana. We did it. We did it, everyone. We made it. Woo! Got there. It's incredible. I'd like to thank my Eidolon, my Betty. It's pillar of flame in here. That was a nice top deck. Could have gone south there. That was greedy though. They're at 3. Decides to Thoughtseize. Woo. It's crazy. Woo, Betty. All right, we're doing all right in this league, I suppose. I don't know how to math. I can't believe they went to 1. Yeah, that's a bit crazy. That's a bit crazy. The Eidolon was an excellent rip, and that's actually why Eidolon, not that exact situation, but why you have the Eidolons in the deck, is they get to a point, and if you are able to slam a lock piece, and they have to get around that, if you have 1 or even 2 Eidolons, they might not be able to, because almost all their spells that would remove anything like that are 3 or under. Worked out for us. Woo! Took forever to find the land, though. You can say that. That was a very strong turn 1 against the Death Shadow opponent, having both Moon and Chalice there against a turn 1 Thoughtseize. I agree with their take. I think it is completely correct to take the Magus, because then they can at least play games, and they probably have some interaction. But they did run a couple of Dismembers, and they probably top decked those. They probably had something like K Command in hand, and knew they would be able to run into that. Maybe, but we had played Chalice on 1. I don't think they would think we have Bolt. I'm surprised they went to 1 because they knew. I'm pretty sure they would be confident they knew we had Rabble Masters. It's hard to say. I mean, they gave up game 1 without seeing any more of our deck. Again, hiding what they had. All right, where's our next opponent? Summon them. Summon the opponent. And by the way, we have a new channel point thing. It's pretty cool. We made it between the last 2 games. It's available now. It's there. Zale probably can't buy it anymore. You want your points back? You'll get to use it later. All right, Andre Hicks is our opponent. Got the Flame Tongue Kaboo. Could be a turn 2-ish. Karn Chandra. This league's going great. We'll go ahead and keep this 1-lander. We've snuck around a few problem cards so far. Let's hope for no Thoughtseize here. Chalice on 1's looking fan-frickin-tastic. This is one of the few decks that I will slam this ASAP here. Talk about getting a bit lucky here. Finally running into a burn deck, having the Chalice on 1, and it's the deck that doesn't play too many 2-drops. Let's go, opponent. Now, we're like 30 turns away from Chandra, but that's okay. I wish I could give you some, Zale. I've got a few. Definitely cashing in a Chandra, by the way, to kill Soulscar Mage. Should be pretty good here. We're going to have to avoid a Bedlam Reveler at some point. They always have them. Stomp. What? As I talk about not playing 2 mana spells, they play one. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, this is gonna get interesting real fast. Need 9,999. All the points. Lava spikes. I'm scared of this Bone Crusher Giant. Like, real scared. Light up the stage. If they hit a land here, it's gonna be bad. Ooh, lands. So they can Bone Crusher me soon? Sure, not ideal. No lands. This is looking bad. They'll just play Bone Crusher Giant and hit me for 5 a turn. Looks like I'm gonna have to top deck a land and play like Rabble Master or something. They're setting themselves up for a potential Bedlam Reveler as well. We had the Chalice too. Decides to play Sunbaked Canyon over this mountain. Must have a Bedlam Reveler. Nope, just plays Bone Crusher Giant. A 4/3. Alright, we hit a land. If I were to ritual out the Rabble Master, I would then have 5 cards in hand. If I top deck a land, then I bridge, and this can still attack me. I think we have to go... We're going to draw a land here. Ritual, Chandra, downtick on the Bone Crusher Giant. We're going to hope for a land. We're also going to hope our opponent doesn't have too much here. We need to be able to kill Bone Crusher Giant. Opponent plays a land. 2 cards in hand. Cycles. Hits us for 5. That's not good. Oh, another stomp. Ah. This is awful. I'm at 5. Alright, I hit my land. Whenever this becomes the target of a spell, things go sideways. I'll kill that. Luckily, Chandra's not targeting, I guess. Target of a spell. An ability, I suppose, right? Crash through. They just get to prowess up the Soulscar Mage here. I'm really worried that they're going to have enough spells to go ahead and fire this off. They might just come at me, not worried about Chandra. Plays another Bone Crusher Giant here. And gets in for 2. This is a tight game. My opponent has a lot more decisions than I do because I'm lacking my land draws. Kill Chandra? Does not kill Chandra. Okay. We're alive. Plays Bone Crusher Giant. We hit our land drop. I have to play this Chandra. I can't play 2 things here anyway. I could play, hear me out, I could play Bridge and Rabble Master. I could also play Blood Moon and Bridge to prevent a draw. If I do that, they can still attack. I'm thinking Rabble Master and Bridge is not a bad idea here. And then maybe work with the Chandra downtick on this in the future. Let's go that route. maybe I can get Karn down, do something? I don't know. Kind of like this line. We're way behind here. It's true. A couple spells could get me. This way I at least have a blocker. We'll hope that it's not another Bone Crusher Giant Stomp ability. Manamorphose. Alright, Odysseus, you take care. You take care, Odysseus. So scared of what my opponent can do. There's a Bedlam Reveler. Drawing cards. If they get exactly Stomp, they can win this. Don't have Stomp, don't have Stomp. They're trying to pay for cost. Stop. Definitely blocking. There's no doubt in my mind about blocking here. It's a 100% block. If I play a Chalice on 2, then the Stomp is not an out for them. I can still block here. They didn't Stomp this last turn. I think we're safe to go ahead and Chalice on 2 here. So we'll go up for damage. Bedlam can attack me if I Chalice on 2. This is true. This is true. I guess we'll go up for damage here, and then we'll just play a Chandra and kill. Chandra. You think you like that play? I sort of like it. I would love to get Chalice on 2 just because of the chances of a Stomp killing us, but I suppose in this line they need 2 Stomps. I like this line. It's a little less Locky based. But I guess our Chalice on 1 is probably preventing a lot. We'll just hope that they don't have other spells that are burn. Just gotta hope. Sideboard wise, do we want to grab anything here? Probably not immediately. Let's go ahead and go up here with Chandra. Let's play a Blood Moon. And let's play a Blood Moon and pass turn. This way we don't get hit by like a hasty creature, which I don't know what it would be, but need to slow everything down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll play a Karn. I'm gonna go choose an artifact here. Let's go get Liquid Metal Coating. Let's play Liquid Metal Coating. Let's pass turn. Now I can kind of kill their lands so they're not able to cast that Stomp at some point. I'm not able to get my own Chalice yet. I could uptick on the Chalice though, and next turn do it. Might be worth it actually, seeing this. Actually, I like that line. No. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get this Chalice. Play new bridge. Uptick our own Chalice. We're gonna pick that back up here soon. We got to get a Tormod's Crypt, and we have to get so we have to get a Tormod's Crypt to send it away, and then we get to pick it out of exile. So we're 2 turns away from, I think, a hard lock here. Cast, uptick. We can cast new Karn because then we can do this a turn faster. Down tick. Yes. Tormod's Crypt. Cast Tormod's Crypt. Pass turn. Cool. Looking good. Looking good. We're going to go ahead and Tormod's Crypt our own Chalice out of here. Put it on 2. I feel pretty safe there. At least I think I should feel safe. We'll see, though. We'll see if I'm supposed to feel safe here. All right. We're good enough. Good enough. We don't need to cast that Abrade because it gets countered, all the good stuff. But having a Chalice on 1 and 2, I'm pretty confident that we have them all covered. Whew. Whew. All right. We have to beat this fun set of decks. So, Anger of the Gods comes in, Eidolon comes in. We can bring a Singleton Relic, and we basically just drop all of our Blood Moon effects. They're awful in this matchup. We're going to leave Karn around, Ensnaring Bridge. Pretty good with everything else. So we can go fetch Karn, Tormod's Crypt to keep Bedlam Reveler off. We can get Chalices on 1. Eidolons are pretty good. We bring in all of our removal because we need to be removing their creatures. Bridges are fantastic as well. I don't mind a variety of blockers, and that's what we're going to have here. My opponent's going to bring in things like Shattering Spree, Smash to Smithereens, Abrades, all of those. So we'll see if we can't try to beat those. Hand looks okay. What's difficult against our opponent is that they're going to try to essentially burn us out. We're just going to have to kind of keep pace with them if we can. Eidolon's a great way to do that. Look at these little creatures. Look at them creatures. It's for 2. Light up the stage? Nope. Okay. I'm going to go in for this Eidolon here. Plus the Chandra. Cool. If they have a removal spell, they're going to go after the Eidolon. If they pay any attention to Chandra, it's buying us turns to find our Angers, our Slagstorm, our Bridges. Feels like it's a Bolt. Bolt's Eidolon, completely fine here. Alright, we'll see if they pay attention to Chandra or not. 3rd land for them, 3 cards in hand. Manamorphose, it's a good card for them. Draw spell. Ouch. Crash through, draw spell, trample. No further follow-up. Alright, they take 6 to us. It's dangerous for us. Hopefully we'll find an Anger. Light up the stage. Cast the Light up the stage, setting up their next couple turns here. Soul Scar and a Bone Crusher Giant. Let's go up here for an Anger. I don't find an Anger, but I find a Chalice. I'm gonna put this Chalice on 1. Okay. Next turn, if they don't kill Chandra, I can play 2 Rabble Masters as 2 blockers. They might be casting the Bone Crusher Giant here from exile, and that might be their entire turn. Again, Chalice on 1 is fairly good against this deck. Alright, they choose to Abrade the Chalice, which is good for them. Gets it off. And what? Soul Scar Mage? Land Bone Crusher? I wouldn't mind not seeing this Bone Crusher Giant. Soul Scar Mage swings for 4 at me, taking me to 8. Looks pretty good. One, two, three, four, 5. Alright, let's just play 2 Rabble Masters here. A lot of blockers. See if they're interested in this Chandra. The Chandra can catch us up if it has an emblem here. I have a problem against Red Prison, Bridge in general, with my black deck. Do I have to splash a color, or could 8-Rack or Devotion Drain work? So 8 rack can play reasonable against the deck because we go all in on our cards, and if you have the rack effects, you're in good shape. Deck list is the top one, by the way. If you have a way to... There's that Bedlam Reveler. I don't know if black has much ways to interact with some of the cards that we do play. So let's go all at me. I think we can safely block 2 things and let them go ahead and cast something here. We're dead if we didn't block. Down to 4. So, I can play Karn down tick and basically get the same effect as a relic, and by doing that I can remove 2 things here. I'm at 4. I'm pretty close to dead. But we'll try this. Karn letting me cast 2 things here is pretty nice. Get rid of a Bedlam Reveler, plus probably a Soul Scar Mage. If I had another Chalice in hand, this would be looking a little bit better. Trying to think of another way. I think your rack and your devotion would probably be just enough if you get ahead of your opponent. If I was confident that I wouldn't be dying, I could easily have fired this all at their face. But I have to protect myself this coming turn. Go ahead and clear their graveyard on the off chance that they've got another Bedlam Reveler. No attacks, obviously. We need them to not have Stomp, Bolt, Lava Spike, anything, pretty much. Here we go. Burning Shrine. Okay. That doesn't kill me yet. Can't be activated. Alive. Oh, they have a Lava Dart. What are you doing, opponent? Just Lava Dart me. Chalice on 1 is definitely brutal for the deck. For sure. But if you have like Liliana, you're pretty good. You can play Engineered Explosives, but that's not a very good idea. I think Liliana is one of the worst cards for us to see on the 8-rack list. Wow, you almost would have had it. Dang. Actually, we would have. We would have, potentially, there. Alright, we're going to run it back. We would have because we would have played Chandra, 5 damage upstairs, uptick, Relic, cast Relic, 5 damage upstairs, Chalice, downtick with Karn, get Walking Ballista, another 5. Let's play first. Alright, we'll keep this. It's dangerous because we don't have the second red for Eidolon, but I do have this Chalice and I've been enjoying this. Yeah, I agree with Goblin. Your Thoughtseize or Inquisition should be hitting that Chalice for sure. Let's see what my opponent's got. So a Spear swinging him. Doing the damages. Need another red source. We'll find it. I feel confident we will find it. We're not going to slam this Eidolon anytime soon, by the way. Because we take a lot of damage in doing so. Wouldn't mind this bridge, I suppose. Swift Spear, swinging in for 1. Opponent passes the turn. It's a little awkward here. I think we're going to hold. Instead of playing bridge, it doesn't gain me anything here. We're going to hold for a turn and see if I can't find a way to cast Anger or Bridge naturally without the Gemstone Cavern here. Opponent kept a bunch of 1-drops. This is our shot here to get the W. Land, please. Light up the stage. Really bad for us. Bolt and Lava Dart. Okay, they whiff on the lands. That's good for us. We can play Chandra here, and we're going to go ahead and do that. Chandra and a down tick on Chandra should win this game. I'm fairly confident. If they have land and then stomp here, then they're okay. But if they don't have that exact combination of cards here, then we're going to get to uptick with Chandra and get a Karn out. They have a land. Do they have the stomp? Manamorphose is not a stomp, but it's not going to stop them from casting said stomp. The Abrade abrades my Chalice. Okay. Get the opportunity to play a Karn here. Let's play Eidolon plus Bridge here. I think I want to do this. Now I'm second guessing myself. Maybe I Karn and Relic. Relic's not my sideboard. Karn and Tormod Script? Karn and Liquid Metal Coating. They probably have a lot of 1-drops at this point. Let's play Bridge and Eidolon here. Bridge plus Eidolon. Maybe they have to kill the Eidolon, kill the Chandra, put a lot of effort into this. Making Bridge more effective here. Chalice is gone. I'd rather find my Relic and get rid of my Chalice in my yard so that I can pick it up with Karn. We'll see what this gets us, though. A lot of threats here, and they're locked on 2 lands here. They probably can only interact with maybe one of these. Perhaps. Soulscar Mage does some damage. Okay, it's not a hasty threat. That's good for us. Giving me an opportunity to get maybe my Karn down next turn. Let's try to get Karn down. Play Karn. We're going to down tick. Go get Liquid Metal Coating. This turn. It threatens to be played next turn. I'm just going to pass and see what my opponent wants to do. How you doing, Magus of the Moo? There's got to be something at instant speed here. Burst Lightning's the Eidolon away. Fine with me. Now they'll take a turn to attack one of these, hopefully. And then I can anger away the Soulscar Mage. What's your train of thought with no 3-ball on the board? 3-ball is real bad in Modern, unless you're doing something like the red-white land destruction deck. In this exact case, it would be reasonable because my opponent's on 2 lands, but being on 2 at 6 here is just really strange. So it looks like they want to kill this Karn here. Makes Liquid Metal Coating a slightly dead card in hand. Ooh, okay. Gonna go ahead and play our Liquid Metal Coating, and we're gonna play this Chalice. Trying to shrink ourselves down as much as we can here. 3-ball just doesn't usually impact a lot of decks. It just doesn't. And it comes down too late typically in Modern, and if the game goes too long, your opponent draws enough that it just slows them down. It doesn't really stop them. Shrine here. That's pretty good, seeing that our Karn is gone. Might be attacking Chandra for 2. Attacks me for 2. Alright. Let's go up here for damage, because we're going to be racing here. Simian Spirit Guide's a no. That's what was behind there. And we'll use this, and we're going to anger. Go ahead, opponent. So we have a Shrine to beat. Shrine to beat. We're going to be racing it a bit with this Chandra. We have a Slag Storm as well to help us out. Ramunat Ruins is going to be a little bit of a painful card for us. We do have some Abrades in the deck. We just got to find those. They do have their third land here. I think it would be a waste to play this at this point. I think they need to be firing off whatever they have in hand. But perhaps it's not very good because we have the Chalice back on 1. This game's a lot tighter than it well, I won't say it should be, but it's a lot tighter with cards like this. Uh-oh. Need a land and need to find my Karns now. Oh boy. Alright, let's Ritual here to have 4 mana available. We'll uptick in case we get Karn here. Made a Rabble Master. I'll take that. Rabble Master will be a lot faster than anything we can really do here. Bone Crusher Giant might be played here as a blocker. I can downtick Chandra and remove it. Swing with everything I've got. These are going up. Remember, these only hit 1 at a time because it takes 3 to activate. We're almost at 5 here with Chandra as well. They might have to target something here if they don't want to die to an emblem. We're looking okay. Woo. You still have it in your board for Pawns of Monsters. Braids are bridge. Why not this? I don't understand, opponent. Well, I'm gonna attack with all fury here. Put them to 7. We'll uptick. Say no and pass turn. Just pass turn here. I have Slag Storm, I have a Chandra emblem, I have creatures here. I mean, what are we going to see? Stomps, Rabble Master. Okay. Kill them with Slag Storm. We definitely could now. I can kill them with an emblem here. Land. I'm so confused why they killed the bridge earlier. They have 2 shrines here. Why not just kill the chalice? Play your creatures as blockers. You know? Just emblem here. I'll attack with 2 little goblins here. Wonder if they could, like, I don't know, do something weird here. Like gain life? We're gonna uptick for 2 more damage. Raid wasn't gonna do it. I don't know. That was a weird play by them. But that's what they chose. And they lost. Little game going here. We're doing okay tonight. We talked about this before in the last league. Do we talk about it? We said no last time. You want a taco? There you go. It's a good conversation. Tacos are pretty good. Delicious. Delicious. What kind of taco? We're talking a mainstream evening dinner taco? Are we talking a breakfast taco? Are we talking a lunch taco? Ooh, a street taco. A gourmet taco? Those tacos you make out of the microwave? If you just nodded. Go away. We won't talk to you. So gaming. New Whataburger opening up near the house. Oh. Please sponsor me. Oh my gosh. You have to go get their cinnamon rolls. They're pretty good. Then you gotta get their honey butter chicken biscuit. It's pretty good. Then the chicken strip sandwich. That's pretty good. Then the patty melt. That's pretty good. Then just a Whataburger. That's pretty good. Then if you're not feeling like too much, you can get some chicken bites. Those are pretty good. You've had the biscuit? Alright, our opponent is Be Easy. Alright. I have a turn 2 Karn. We're going to go for it. Mushroom swish? Yep, if you like the mushrooms. Good one. Alright, burn. Burning. Might just pick this off. I don't need to ramp out a Karn here. We'll lose. Let's go ahead and kill this. Burn's scary. Kiln Fiend here. Well, I'm glad I can just keep killing these. We're against prowess again. Round 2 for all the marbles. Soulscar Mage. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Just gonna Chandra down tick. I don't want any creatures in my way here. Get out of here. They can double spell and it doesn't get it out of range. Alright, opponent. I've killed 3 of your creatures. What else do you have? Lava darts me. Light up the stage. Bedlam Reveler. A crash through. Crashes through. Thankfully, we're going to get rid of this possibility of being cast. Thank goodness. Karn, down tick. Maybe even do it off of a relic would be nice. I get a draw. That would be nice. Be a nice way to do it. Lava darts Chandra. Well, I guess we're not doing it that way. Hey, thank you for the sub. Alacarus01. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Welcome. You get these sweet emotes that you get to use all over Twitch. Gotta nail their graveyard so they don't get to cast that Bedlam Reveler. Look at these sweet emotes you get. Where are they? Oh my gosh, so many emotes. Not many people talk about our flood emote tonight. We haven't flooded all but like 14 times tonight. Lava Spikes Karn has a Soulscar Mage. Woo, buddy. Chandra down tick. I'm keeping the board clear as we can. Look at them Chandra hearts. The aggro emote? Oh, that's right. I need to upload it so that it's in the bits. Because I have 1 bit emote to use. Burst Lightning's here. Cycle Sunbaked. Let's go, Rabble Master. Teach him a lesson. Ooh, that's a nice bolt you got there, Magus of the Moon. I like that bolt. By the way, we're on turn 7. My opponent's done 2 damage to me. Opponent crashes through, followed by... Oh, nothing it seems. Land drop, swing in. We're going to play down our Simian Spirit Guide here. We got to have all the beats in. the damage. The more damage, the better. Ruins can be cracked following turn. Beat Stick Monkey. F6 throw turn. Fiery Islet. 2 mana. Manamorphose. That doesn't kill us. What are you going to do with that 2 mana, opponent? Lava, lava, lava spike. Lava, 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 lava. Lava spike. Spike, lava. Lava, lava, spike. Been following you for years now, but spending a lot of time at the hospital this year, so time to sub. Well, I appreciate it, and I hope you're feeling better. Opponent, Lightning Bolts, Rabblemaster, Lava Darts a token. This is brutal. Let's go and attack for 3. I hope you're feeling better, and welcome to the live stream. We like it here. Oh my gosh, the Bedlam Reveler. This is not good for us. Luckily, I have this bridge. I'm probably not going to fire off this Ruins. I need my lands at the moment. All right, bridge is in play. Opponent's at 10. We are at 18. Looks like they're going to have to burn us out. We'll see who wins this game. To revel in some Bedlams. Sunbite Canyon. Cantripped. Cantripped. Shoot me. We'll F6 here. We'll F6, end to turn Ruins, then play Blood Moon. 1 card in hand shouldn't be a problem. Bolts me. 15. Well-timed rabble is the best medicine. I like it. Uh-oh, Kiln Fiend. Now we're in trouble. Should have cast. Regretting life. Ruins. Take them 8. This could be important. Karn. Play Karn here. I'm going to go ahead and choose an artifact. We're going to go get... kind of want to go get a relic here. Play our relic. Going to go ahead and activate it as well. We'll pass turn not attacking with anything. Realistically, I'm just hoping that they don't randomly have removals and can attack. Not playing our Blood Moon the previous turn could bite us here. We'll see if it does. Swift Spear. It's getting dangerous. It's getting dangerous. I like a little bit of danger. Lava Darts are Goblin out of the way. Okay. Triggers. We're definitely blocking Simian Spirit Guide to Kiln Fiend if we can. Holding this moon is looking like our downfall here. But nothing can attack now. Oh no, another Karn. That's not good. I could go get Walking Ballista and pick off the Kiln Fiend. But now I'm getting more and more cards stuck in my hand. We like the idea of killing the Kiln Fiend. I kind of do too. We have him at 8. I think this Kiln Fiend just rips us apart if it gets through ever. Killing it here it uses the Walking Ballista, but I can also exile the Walking Ballista and get it back. So it's removal that I can get back later. Cool. Unless I have a way to pump this. Burst Lightning's this Karn. That's totally fine. I don't care about that Karn. That's 2 damage not coming to my face. Part of me wants to cycle this Relic. Like right now, in case they have Bedlam Reveler in hand. I really want to cycle this. Cycling could get really weird with the Bedlam Reveler, though. I'm going to wait on it. I'm going to wait. If they have an extra Bedlam Reveler, we're punished. If not, then we're in much better state. Just a Fiery Islet here. We get a redraw. We can do this at end step. Light up the stage. Lava Dart and a light up the stage. I don't actually want to go ahead and block here. We'll leave Simian Spirit Guide for another day. Let's go ahead and cash in our Relic. Extra bridge. Okay. Get to play a Blood Moon here. We get to play a bridge. We get to pass turn. Slowly getting this back. Like I said, I can go get that Walking Ballista if I'd like to. Land drop for our opponent. Probably just block at this point. Blocking seems okay. Have him burn a spell here to save Swift Spear. It's a Lava Dart. It's a pretty good spell, actually. Okay. And I light up the stage. Pair of Lava Spikes here is really good for our opponent. You can take me to 6. Oh boy. Take me to 6, take me to 5 with this Lava Dart. So painful. Alright, we get a Karn here. I think I'm just gonna go up for a turn. We have 1, 2, I can do 3 damage to them with a Walking Ballista from our exile. Land drop for our opponent. They can't attack. They have a Lava Spike still to cast. They do that, they put us to 6. Ritual effect. I don't have a Chalice in exile. Just a Tormod's Crypt and a Relic. Liquid Metal Coating's too slow at this point. Let's go get this Relic. I can get rid of their graveyard again, but draw. I'm pretty safe to go ahead and do this, especially since I'm sporting a Pyretic Ritual. Can basically cast anything here, and I didn't draw a land, so we're not in fear of drawing a double land this turn. Lava Darts me in response. That's fine. Going to 5. Eidolon's a really awkward one to draw here, but what I can do is down tick, and I can go get Walking Ballista and make it really awkward for them. Land drop. Swift Spear, they take damage. Ooh. Okay. 2, 3. Let's go get the walking ballista. Let's go ahead and put walking ballista on 3. Now they can attack me, but if they do that, they might lose their swift spears here. They decide to play another swift spear here, and now they're dead on board. Love it. Get ballista kill Eidolon. They just died. I don't know if they realize that. We're gonna just pump walking ballista and swing in. Just block like this. That's fine. We got there. Woo! Woo! We got there. Game 1. All right, game 2. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get rid of some of these cards that don't matter, like Blood Moons and Magus. Cards are garbage. Angers are coming in. This Eidolon. And I think I brought in a relic last time. Cool. Cool. All right. Let's do this. We've removed so many creatures at the beginning. It was absurd. We need to do that again. They're going to be bringing in the hate. Oh, come on. We got this. We got this. Come on. Well, I'm going to do it. And I shouldn't. I'm going to do it. Turn 1 Eidolon's reasonable against this deck. Especially if they have a pain land here. So isn't a braid. I'm going to Eidolon here and pass turn. I'll let them remove my creature. Then I'll remove theirs. Removing does 1 plus the 2 damage here. And it's a lightning bolt not hitting my face. I like this. 2 damage into me, that's fine. We'll remove you in just a second. Little Soulscar Mage. I'm gonna do this now to avoid prowess triggers. Pass turn. Alright, we're gonna play this remove creatures thing again. Chandra down tick probably on like a Killing Fiend. Ooh, a crash through. That's not good for them. No follow-up. I like where we're at. Uptick with Chandra. Let's go. Nice. Bolt Chandra. Lava Dart Chandra. That's not good for them. They don't want to Lava Dart it again. This is looking good. Kiln Fiend. We have a way to kill that. It's looking okay. Come on. I'm going to go up for... I want to go up for damage, but I kind of like getting both of these in. Go ahead and Anger. We'll bridge. We have ruin, 2 ruins plus Chandra upticking. Board's clear. Your go, opponent. Monastery Swift Spear can attack. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Lava Darts Chandra. Now they have less lands. Unsure what my opponent's doing here. Lava Spikes Chandra. Okay. Uptick for damage. Play Rabblemaster, generate token, can attack, pass turn. Opponent has 4 cards, 1 land, draws a land. They're going to try to kill Chandra. And they got Rabblemaster to deal with, not to mention 4 damage. Cycles Fiery Islet. That's a bad sign for them. We got it. There we go. Red Prison, 5-0. Wins, wins, wins. Love it. Love it, guys. Little 5-0 right after our 4-1. Playing the Red Prison. Back to the grind, the basics, the normal deck on the stream. Having a great showing for this evening. Hunting for Amulet. And literally not finding Amulet. Well, it is what it is. Hey, Hooch, thank you so much. Design Monkey Boy, welcome, welcome, and thank you so much, Hooch, for that gifted sub over to there. Woo, we got the 5-0. That's good, people. That's good. Deck's strong. 9-1 on the evening.